What's up, guys? It's a new day, it's a new video. Today we are working on getting the sink installed. I have the countertop out and I'm tracing out the hole for it, so hopefully we can get that in. And I was working on this, obviously my switch panel, all my wires come in behind it. I put these two magnets there so I can pop off my electrical panel whenever need be, and the whole panel comes right off. It's actually tucked down behind that threshold, so it's really solid on there, which is really nice. I'm gonna put like two little knobs on it so you can just grab it, pull it off. But onto the sink. The hole I gotta cut out is 11 by 11, which I already have measured out. Boom. I always try to draw everything out on the back side, so this side will be facing down, just for like little pencil marks and stuff. You don't have to worry about having them on the top side where your finish is. Alright, we got the template marked out for the sink, so now I'm going to drill 4 holes in each corner so I can get my jigsaw in and connect the dots. I have to measure and see where the faucet comes down, and I'm gonna have to drill a hole for that too. I figured out a better idea how to figure out where the faucet goes. Put the sink in, mark the hole instead of trying to measure. Alright, sink is gonna go there. Just added this support in. Had to loosen this up so I can get it out of the way while I slide the countertop in, put this support in. So now we got plenty of places to screw the countertop down to. There it is. Finished countertop. Sink's in there solid, not going anywhere. Need some better lighting in here for filming, but you guys get the point. Now I'm just going to trim out all the edges around that, and then thick trim board going up. The kitchen area would be done. I gotta trim out this and those doors as well, but for the most part, kitchen's done. Now that that's all done, time to clean this up. Let me get all the grounds attached to here and get all these zip tie ends cut off. And this is my main power that'll go to the battery, to the switch panel, and I just got to get a piece of ground to run as well. Got going on trying to figure out how to trim this out yesterday. Gonna put this piece in that arch, then try to figure out something for these sides and that front. Made a template for this, just got to transfer it to plywood took a note from ADK Overland out of New York. He just recently posted a video doing his countertop, or his counter walls, the arch. And I never used a cardboard template for that. I just kept trimming until it fit in there good. But yeah, had some old cardboard laying around, so I figured why not give it a shot. And these things are way too much of a pain to try and freehand, so throw it on some plywood, trace it out, and good to go. Alright, I haven't even really been filming because it's been put a board up, take it down, put a board up, take it down, trim something, frame, like draw something out, make a template, trace it out, cut it out. So this is a pain, but for my skill level, I'm happy with it. That's where we are. I'm gonna cut some of these boards, they're just like thin wood, and put it up into here, cover all that white up. But this will all get like wood putty, cleaned up, and then stained or painted, whatever I end up doing. So you probably won't even see the screws. I think it looks pretty good though, for having it comes up and then like this, and then it also goes up and then like that, and then this side's different. Every angle on this van is different, but pretty happy with how it came out. So like I said, I'm going to cover that up, and then I'm going to put that piece in that I've showed you earlier, and the only things I have left to do is cut boards out for this or this, and it'll be trimmed out. I do have to get some like cord around or something to go in there, and then I'm just going to kind of cover all that. Maybe I might do like a shelf right there, I'm not sure. But once that's done, these two boards back here and that, the only trim left to do, it's not even trim, it's just put that ceiling panel in up there once I get my solar up top and run the wires in. Then I can put the ceiling up and put the vent in, but that's really not too much trim. What else? Just slide it down in, wire it, and I think I have to trim the faceplate that it comes with that goes up against the ceiling. It's like 4 inches thick, so I'll probably have to cut it down to whatever thickness my roof is, and then screw that in. I either want to do like a cherry wood, like a dark cherry, urethane it, or paint. I'm kind of leaning away from the paint at this point. I think I want to leave it wood, but I don't want it dark because I don't want it to feel small, but at the same time I don't want to see every imperfection because I'm not a master carpenter, so I don't want to see all the little things that I did wrong, which a dark stain would really help cover it up. But I think it'll come to me. I'll see something, I'll see a picture or a magazine or something that'll spark it and be like, yep, that's what I want to go with, you know? So, almost done with the woodworking stuff. It'll be wiring, getting the battery in, finishing the plumbing for the sink, stuff like that. And then it'll be on to the exterior, rockers, descaling the frame, bumpers, front and rear, a little bit of everything. Today, we are finishing the doors. These are the last two doors that I gotta build on this thing, and I've been putting it off for way too long. I don't know why. It doesn't take very long to do. Got a little bit of a dilemma. So I'm putting this door on, right? And to keep it symmetrical, all my other ones, the hinges have been on the outside of the doors. But that door is 2 feet wide. If I put the hinges on this side, it'll open up and be out to about here. And I can't like stand outside the van, reach in and grab anything. So I think I gotta put the hinges in the middle on this one, so it opens this way, so I can reach in from the side, grab whatever, and then I'll just put them on this side for this one as well, because there's probably not enough room for all of them, but I think it'll be fine. So I have these trim boards running along the top and the bottom of that. I'm going to do the same, and then I have them stopped off early because this is where my shelf will start. It'll go up into that little pocket. So now I have full access while standing outside the van. If I had done it hinges on this side, I really think it would have been awkward trying to get in there. So picture this. Shelf will be here all the way up to the top. Well, I ended up taking this trim piece off that I had in there and went with like the original style that I've been doing. It just didn't fit. Having that one random board just wasn't clean. But got my magnet locks in. Again, there'll be a board coming up here with little shelves, but just throwing on 2 more latches and that door, and this whole thing will be done. All the doors are in. We gotta trim that, and a little bit up there. Back side of that, and this. And I'm pretty much done with woodwork besides just putting that vent in with the plastic trim that goes around that, running my solar in, and putting my last piece of ceiling up. I think it came out amazing. I think I gotta just urethane it. Stick with the natural wood. I just love the look of this pine. Alright, I've been working like crazy on this, but I wasn't able to film it because everything was under that counter and you wouldn't have been able to see anything except my belly. But the water system, so sink, drain, into this drain, which will run out the side of the van with some sort of spout, so when I get to like campgrounds or whatever, I can just put a bucket down and drain. It's just going to be water and, you know, rinsing plates and stuff like that, so nothing crazy. I have the 4 gallon per minute water pump mounted, wired. That feeds this. Well, first here's the pickup line. Goes into this 7 gallon tank. I used a rubber flexible line, so I'm able to take it out and then take this out. If I used a hard line, it would have been very difficult to get this tank out of there. So the pickup line runs into this side of the pump and then out at this side into this 1/2 inch line, which then I have into this T that goes up to the hot and cold. Obviously it's just going to be one temperature, but it's a mixing valve, so I wanted everything having water pressure. I just got to tidy up the wires, drill the hole for the drain, and get some sort of cover for the outside. And I put in this insulation back here. I think it just gives the back of the wall a lot cleaner look than just the van, and it'll give a little bit of insulation as well. So once I get the drain hooked up and fill that with water, I can hook my battery up and test it and make sure nothing leaks and she drains. If you've made it this far, thank you for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. I hope you enjoyed the video, and we will catch you on the next one. Thank you.